And we continue to see positive reactions in Colombia after the FARC announced a new unilateral ceasefire for 1 month starting on the 20th of July. Colombians also continue urging the government to reciprocate the insurgency's gesture. Our correspondent Natalia Margarita now reports from Bogota.
Members of Colombia's Broad Front for Peace have celebrated the FARC's latest gesture of peace while accepting the guerrilla invitation to verify its truce. As verifiers of the last FARC unilateral ceasefire, they know pretty well the relief it brings to the population.
The rural populations are the ones that benefit most from it. I do know places where there are no confrontations, and the hope of these rural citizens is starting to change for good. That is why we celebrate this unilateral ceasefire, as it means less confrontation, and we hope it can last more than a month.
A definitive cessation of hostilities is also the hope of many victims of the armed conflict like Maria. Both her husband and son were assassinated in 2006. To date, she is still looking for the bodies, but also for answers, for the truth on what exactly happened.
I hope that this country does not have to suffer any longer what we have been suffering due to violence. But I also call for finally getting the remains of my beloved ones so I can bury them, so that I can mourn them and have a proper place to bring them flowers. That is something I still lack.
In Colombia, out of 23,000 non-identified bodies, just 9,000 have been recognized so far. Maria is one of the relatives of the 14,000 that still need to be identified, something considered a historic debt this country has with its victims.
This is a process that is going to take years to recover and reconstruct, but we need to start advancing. I believe that a post-conflict scenario is going to open up the possibility for many people to say what they haven't said and to denounce what they haven't denounced. There are even people who know where their beloved ones are buried, but they don't dare say it.
Peace advocates believe that the new unilateral ceasefire will not only contribute to de-escalate the conflict, but also to advancing the peace negotiations that are currently focused on the issue of victims, truth and justice. Natalia Margarita, teleSUR, Bogota, Colombia.